the Neewer LED photography panel round NL-200a. Let's see what this could do. So this is a little budget photography panel, 10-inch pizza size LED light panel that I wanted for the second spot that I have over in the corner of the studio. You may have seen a couple of videos from over there. I've got a very cheap light. It's an old strobe bulb. It's got a square sort of softbox on it. It's not very good, but it's just something that I've used for those sort of news shots and when I talk about the competitions, update to come on that, and a few other things. It's just something that I like to have a different angle for you guys to look at, make it more interesting. This is something that someone's pointed out to me, and it's dimmable is one of the main things. It's also meant to be by color from 3200K to 5600K, and is something that I think will just help me produce better quality videos and make my pretty face look even prettier for you guys. So without waffling on too much, let's open it up together and see what we get. Well, already we have a nice touch there that it comes in its own little carrier bag. Now this in the UK is around £50, probably around $60. Quite a cheap option for what I am hoping is going to give me a reasonable soft light. It's not that big, 10 inches is not that big. The softbox on here is 25 inches, 24 inches, and that gives a nice diffused light. And I've also got a little LED light panel, the little RGB light set to a reasonable temperature to try and match, just to give me a little bit of accent lighting on the back, and then obviously those LED lights in the background for some color. This isn't going to give me a massive soft light, but I think it's just going to be a little bit better, and I can dim it to get it exactly how I want it. But opening up, we have, there we go, the light panel itself, and it fits onto a standard light stand. The good thing with this is it will take the Sony batteries. Let me just take that out of there. It will take the Sony batteries, which are very popular, power switch for battery or for power supply, which is great because this has a power supply included. That was something that I was keen to get so I can use it in the studio without worrying about batteries, but I've got that option if I want to take it out and give it a blast. As you can see, 10-inch. It's already got a diffuser of sorts, a plastic opaque diffuser on the front. For the money, I quite like that. You can just tighten each side once you get it to where you want it, and you can tilt it and of course swivel it left and right using a standard light stand socket right there. Before I show you the back of this in detail, don't forget to subscribe. I'm not normally one to keep asking, but I've been told if I ask at the start of videos, more people tend to do it. So, you know, what's to lose by asking you to subscribe other than you unsubscribing? Maybe don't do that, but maybe subscribe. What else you got to lose? Just subscribe. So as you can see there, we have a switch on the back. You can turn it off, over to battery power, or over to mains power, which is quite simple and an easy way to just flick it over should you lose power, but you're out on location and you're hooked to a generator, you're in a studio somewhere, but you've got batteries. You can just quickly flick the switch and it'll take you back over to battery power, which is a nice touch. LED screen, and then we have the multifunction dial. It stays on whatever you had it on last. At the moment that's brightness, and as you can see I'm taking it up there percentage wise, and you can change over to Kelvin and warm it up, as you can see there, or cool it down, which is a really nice touch as well. That's all well and nice. I'm going to get this set up and maybe take you a little bit of freehand to show you what I'm using here, what I'm using over there, and what this looks like in its place. Let's go and have a look. Bringing you back just to show you a little bit more of what this space looks like. That was the little LED light, as I said. I've got it on a little arm that I can flex around and use. And this is the great big softbox that I was talking about with the good old Godox SL60W, and has been my go-to light since I set up this channel. Moving over to the studio space in the corner, this very old little bulb that I mentioned before. If I turn it on, and it's pretty basic. See me in the reflection there, and this is what I look at when I'm talking to you guys. Not something that I'm impressed with, and I have no way of dimming it, so I cannot bring in the ambience of the background for you guys to see, which is why when I've been sat at this desk, everything's been a little bit dark in the background. Hopefully I'll be able to dim that down and bring some more background in. Let's take a look. And now this is at 10% power. So we've got reasonably soft light. It's not that close, we're talking a meter away. So it's not mega close and it isn't as big as the other softbox. Now I can put a big diffusion sheet or another softbox in front of that and it will soften it even more, which will just help with the harsh shadows on this side of the face, or I can put a little LED kicker in. But for £50, I've got something so much better than what I had before. In fact, I'm going to bring it slightly closer and hopefully you'll see that these shadows will just fall off a little bit more and improve the image just a smidge. And there we go, so that's 10%. It is still not that much improved. It's just a little bit out of arm's length away now, about 3 feet away. It's probably 4 foot away before. It's 3 feet away, a little bit closer, a little bit lower, but it is still going to give sort of a harsh shadow because I haven't got a big softbox. That is something I probably will have to invest in. I wasn't sure until I set it up how harsh the light was going to be. It is a lot better. You can already see the ambient light in the background here is a lot nicer. Because of that, it just means I can dim it down. I'm only shooting this at ISO 200 and 50 frames per second, 4K 25p. So you're getting more than enough light at 10%. It is daylight outside, but it's winter, so it's actually pretty dull and dark. This might as well be the same amount of light that I'm gonna have in the day anyway. So, you know, gives me a lot more options, a lot more flexible for 50 quid, and it's so small and so light. I can just push it out of the way. It doesn't take much space at all. The other place I can use it is back over on the second studio spot over there, which I'll take you now. We can have a little look and see. And there we go. So I've now got the extra accent light off to the side. It has now in fact brought in too much light. It's now blown out. I can see the white there. My face seems to be lit okay. Let me just take that out of the equation for a minute. Yeah, and you can see that the lighting now is even more enveloping and it just brings a little bit extra high quality. So we got that kicker. To be honest, I would probably use that as a kicker. Maybe rather than the light up there, maybe off to the side more. Let me just move it. So now that's directly to the side and I think just creates a little bit more of an interesting light. Gives me more options and I can turn the main light down again a little bit more if I want. So yeah, we've got some very nice options with it. I like the way it looks over on the second studio section over there. I like it for 50 quid. I'll do a long-term test if you want to know more, but if you're looking for a budget, very friendly LED light source with dimmable functionality, easy to travel with, battery powered or mains, it kind of does it all. And obviously you can change the color temperature to suit. So this is going to be a great thing for anything I want to shoot outdoors. Even a little bit of photography, it could be quite good as well. So I'll do more testing, but I just wanted to tell you guys about it. I bought this off my own back. It was something for me. Thought you guys might find it interesting. So click the link down below if you want to get the Amazon link that helps the channel out. If you do buy it through our Amazon link, then obviously we get a little bit of commission as well. So that all helps. But not doing it for that, it's only pennies. What's important is you might find something that really helps you out making videos. Now I also mentioned about the competition. Behind me we've still got the Sony a6400, the Samyang 75mm, the Samyang 85mm, and of course the Sony Nifty 50 on the free competition. Those competitions are still running. We are going to have to extend the a6400 because we are going to lose a lot of money on it if we don't sell a lot of tickets. We haven't sold a lot of tickets, but we will be doing on the 15th of December the Sony 50mm 1.8 Nifty 50 giveaway. So make sure you got your name in for that because it's completely free. You just got to make an account, get your ticket, and you're done. And the Samyang 75mm 1.8, that one will definitely be done on the 15th of December. If we sell enough tickets for the others, we will do those competitions, but as I said before, the 15th of December was the cutoff and I really wanted to make sure we get some competitions going. So the Nifty 50, that free giveaway is happening, and the Samyang 75mm is happening. So that will be the closing date to get your tickets. We will do the draw before Christmas and ideally have that prize in your possession, depending on where you are in the world and any logistics with COVID, but we will get it out to you as soon as. So keep your eye peeled for that because we've only got a couple of weeks and that competition will be done. As always, thanks again for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification. These things mean quite a lot to me as a channel, so if you're still watching now, you've probably already subscribed. But you never know. If you haven't, just hit the subscribe. Why not? As always, I'm Matt from Roto. Be safe, be kind, and be the best you can be.